All right, let's get into it. Just when you thought the Tom Brady saga was finally over, the NFL world is absolutely buzzing again. The GOAT himself might not be done, and these comeback rumors are getting serious. So we're going to break down what is really going on. I mean, this is the question, right? It's lighting up every single sports show, every podcast, every group chat. He retired, then he unretired, and then he retired for good. But could he actually do it one more time? The speculation is just running wild. But where did all this even come from? And look, this isn't just some random internet rumor someone cooked up. No. This whole firestorm got started because the 7-time Super Bowl champ himself admitted he was kind of kicking the tires on a potential return. And boom, there it is. In an interview, Brady just casually drops this bombshell. He confirmed he actually called the league to see what it would take. But let's just say they weren't exactly rolling out the red carpet. That one quote, right there, just opened the floodgates. So with Brady cracking the door open just a little bit, you know his most trusted teammate was ready to blow it right off the hinges. Let's get into the case for a comeback. And it's being led by the one, the only, Gronk. You knew he couldn't stay quiet on this, right? Of course not. Rob Gronkowski, Brady's go-to guy forever, immediately started hyping this whole thing up, telling anyone who would listen that TB12 is far, far from finished. So this all happened after Gronk saw Brady throwing at a recent event. And he didn't just say, he looked good for his age. No way. He went all in, claiming Brady could walk onto an NFL field today and be a top 10 quarterback. I mean, that is a massive statement. And the hype train just keeps rolling. Gronk actually said Brady looked like he was 24 years old out there. 24! But the reality check? Brady is about to turn 49 before the 2026 season would even start. This is just pure, uncut hype from his number one supporter. But wait, Gronk wasn't done. He then made this legendary prediction, saying Brady could literally play until he's 54. 54. That's not just confidence, that's straight-up myth-making. But as fun as all this hype is, there's a huge, very official roadblock in the way. Okay, so this brings us to the case against a comeback. And it's got nothing to do with his age or his arm strength. It has everything to do with the cold, hard facts of NFL rules and a massive business deal. To really get why this is such a big deal, you gotta look at the timeline. So Brady retires for good in February 2023. Just a few months later, he agrees to buy a minority stake in the Las Vegas Raiders. By October 2024, the whole league approves the deal. And it's that approval that's the very thing blocking his path back to the field. So the specific problem here is the NFL's player-owner policy. It's actually pretty simple. You can't be an active player if you own a piece of a team, period. The league put this rule in place to avoid all sorts of conflicts of interest, and it is a hard and fast rule. What this all means is that if Brady was serious, he couldn't just, sign a contract. First, he'd have to get the NFL's official blessing. And second, he would have to sell his entire ownership stake in the Raiders. We're talking about a massive financial and logistical headache. Okay, so we've got Gronk's wild hype on one side and the league's strict rulebook on the other. But what did the NFL itself actually have to say when all this talk started? Let's get to their official position. Yeah, the league was crystal clear on this one. An NFL spokesperson confirmed that, yes, Brady would have to sell his stake. They also brought up some messy salary cap issues that could come up. The bottom line here is simple. Even for the greatest of all time, the rules are the rules, no exceptions. All right, so we've heard the hype, we know the rules, and we have the league's official word. So what's the final verdict here? Well, let's go back to the man who started this whole thing in the first place. After his little inquiry got shut down and all the rules were made super clear, Brady got asked about it again. And his tone this time around? Yeah, it was a little different. And there you have it. This was his big attempt to put the fire out. It's a clear, direct statement, no room for interpretation. He wanted to make sure everyone heard him loud and clear. I'm very happily retired. And if that wasn't enough, this was pretty much the nail in the coffin. Brady said that little flag football game did the complete opposite of what Gronk was saying. It didn't give him the itch to come back. He says it reconfirmed that he made the right call by hanging him up for good. So the book seems closed. Brady says he's happy, the league says it's basically impossible. But come on, we all know how the NFL works. Let's say it's week 10, a Super Bowl contender loses their starting quarterback for the season. Are we really supposed to believe that phone call isn't going to get made? Because with Tom Brady, you just never, ever say never.